Good morning, and let me tell you, 6:42. Roland is back on his game. Fairly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah, it's good. Was very concerned that I wasn't getting up. I'm an early to rise kind of guy. So, I beat my alarm. That's a good sign. Whoops. Yesterday was fantastic. Yesterday was a really awesome day, and yeah, that, honestly, I'm still kind of basking in it. Um, I know it's just morning up church, and should probably pack my ball, and get down to it. Except there's all kinds of interesting stuff going on, and maybe the few of us who can handle up church could probably handle that. Um, yeah, yeah. Huh, it's weird. They knew the whole time that it was going to spread to your organs. Um, hid that from us. Hid that from us, and then told us we were going to need 75 years to learn what they did. Now that's pretty interesting. It's sort of like years ago when I uh, finally gave up the climate thing. Not that I bought into it or was adamant either way. I just was paying attention to it. And then the top people kept quitting and calling it, they use these words like scam, hustle, hoax, money grab. They had all these names for the movement. And it's funny that the cult members in the movement don't know their own thought leaders turned on them. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. So, when that happened, I kind of, I was like, oh, the world is interesting. You're the guy that you worshipped like a human idol. He turned on you, and you just pretend that nothing they said matters, and you go to the next talking head who tells you what to say, and then you parrot that. Hmm, weird. So I can't play in that ballpark no more. Deaths. These things, they killed people. We knew this, but now you can know this now. Illness, problems, complications through the roof. I knew that the whole time. Now you can know that. The difference is you can't say it's not true anymore. People were able to call us crazy when there was no evidence. I mean, we had the evidence, you just wouldn't consider it real. Now that the evidence is from the same people telling you what to do, what are you going to do? Tell me they're lying too? They, they were telling the truth last week, and this week it just happened to change. Yeah, it's just funny how much faith you put in other humans. Because I very rarely find, outside of like um, seeing eye to eye on some ideas and stuff, very rarely do I find humans I can have faith in. I wish. I do. I want to believe in humanity. But then I watch us sell each other out. Right? It's like, what is it? Hmm. Interesting how, like, I didn't even look into it yet. I should really look into Seems like the war news is really erasing what happened with the truck drivers. Like they disappeared overnight. I don't think they did. Huh. It's weird how it all comes down to don't look behind the curtain. Don't look behind the curtain. Don't see the truth. Do what we tell you. Do as we say, not as we do. Um, do you know that's not a you can't that doesn't work, right? That's actually how you make like bad kids and other shit. You can't it doesn't work that way. Hypocrisy can't be used as a teaching tool. It can just show you how weak and shitty you are. That's what hypocrisy does. Makes you weak and shitty. Um, if I have one piece of advice for anybody, I don't know a lot. I really don't, and I know my opinions are for entertainment purposes only. But stay away from hypocrisy. It's not tough, and it's just one of those things. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Sorry. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm done venting. Um, Probably not. Um, Probably gonna go hard all day again because things are in flux.
Western.
Hold on. Oh, I hate my TV. My TV makes decisions for me. I don't need it to make decisions for me. It just does. I want to know where the switch is to turn the smart TVs into stupid TVs. I like them better when they do what I said, not the other way around.
Western.
Yeah, I'm gonna blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive till I end up home. I'm gonna blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive till I end up home. I got 3 grams in a sack. It smells like last week's trash. If anybody hear me, you know that I'm down to match. Bring some snacks like you a Scooby. I hope your grass ain't booty. Cause if it is, we cannot mix. Mine's expensive and fruity. Can't you already tell I'm buzzing? Can't you tell I'm buzzing? Can't you already tell I'm buzzing? Can't you tell I'm buzzing? Yeah, I'm gonna blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive till I end up home. I'm gonna blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive till I end up home. I'm gonna blaze a blunt, smoke a skunk, hit a thump, a solar barracks, heating up. I'm sleeping none, I get her done, and then come to the studio and spit this just for fun. And I ain't got no horse, not even a saddle. I got old vinyls from bands in Seattle. So hang on a minute, I'll grab that needle. I mean the record player, not drugs, you idiot. Can't you already tell I'm buzzing?
It's too short. It's too good. It's too short. Oh,
Can't you tell I'm buzzing? Can't you already tell I'm buzzing? Can't you tell I'm buzzing?
it's not fair.
Western.
Yeah, I'm gonna blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive till I end up home. I'm gonna blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive till I end up home. I got 3 grams in a sack. It smells like last week's trash. If anybody hear me, you know that I'm down to match. Bring some snacks like you a Scooby. I hope your grass ain't booty. Cause if it is, we cannot mix. Mine's expensive and fruity. Can't you?
Okay. So if I reach right in, It turns out I got celiac, so I can't eat no gluten no more. This is some sort of bark, tree, nut, acorn mix. Yeah, but the munchies are all lined up right down there. Yeah, they are. They are. Turns out I got. Yeah. I don't know if he watches. So when I started, and I had my couple friends, 60 freaking subscribers 4 months ago. One of my guys from back in the day was still watching. I don't know if he is because I don't see him commenting, so I think we've already moved past his ability to keep up. But we used to get together, and he'd bring bags of food, and then I'd have DeGreen, and we'd watch movies. And he'd have the snacks I'd have to get, and it was awesome. Nothing for love. You know who I'm talking about if you're watching. No names. But they gotta be gluten-free goodies now, but I'm ready to go.
Already tell I'm buzzing. Can't you tell I'm buzzing? Can't you already tell I'm buzzing? Can't you tell I'm buzzing? Yeah, I'm gonna blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive.
I hate to do this, but I mean, is there a huge difference when I get baked or not? Can you tell I'm buzzing? Does it make a difference in content? I'm curious. I mean, outside of not being able to open up my eyes. Other than that, does it change me too much? I'm curious. I think no. I think because I'm perpetually... Yeah, that's probably the case. You probably have no benchmark. You have no starting point to measure this by. Never mind. You can ignore that. How would you know? I don't think you've met me sober.
Till I end up home. I'm gonna blaze my blunt down a whole back road.
Sorry, I got all uppity there, and I realized other things I've said on this channel. We're just talking about the smoky smoke right now. That's it. I've made that clear. I don't put that in the same category. That's not one of those the Schedule 1 chemicals I have consequences from. Just to be clear, because being a hypocrite sucks. And I do believe in, freedom from consequences. I don't blame the drug. I blame the drug making me stupid, making me do things that give me consequences. I've never blamed the drug. It can become part of the problem, but in the end, you know what I mean? In the end, was my own weaknesses that brought me to places that I shouldn't be. Just to clarify. Now, back to pro THC, already in progress.
Blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive till I end up home. I'm gonna blaze my blunt down the old back road. I'm gonna drive till I end up home. I'm gonna blaze a blunt, smoke a skunk, hit a thump, a solar barracks, eating up. I'm sleeping none, I get her done, and then come to the studio and spit this just for fun. And I ain't got no horse, not even a saddle. I got old vinyls from Ben's in Seattle. So hang on a minute, I'll grab that needle. I mean the record player, not drugs, you idiot. Can't you already tell I'm buzzing? Can't you tell I'm buzzing? Can't you already tell I'm buzzing? Can't you tell I'm buzzing?
I was contemplating how badly I need a screenshot of that little dude smoking without his horse. But he doesn't have a horse or a saddle. He does have the big fat blonde. Upchurch. Old Town Road. Weed version. Fantastic. We'll see you soon.